As many times as we do this, it never gets old, for sure, and it definitely doesn't get any easier. Today is our 7th annual Fintech Policy Summit, the first in person under the AFC banner. Tremendous thank you to everybody who's here today. Really, a round of applause. This has not been easy to get here. It's not been an easy road, but I think when you're, as all of you know, as innovators, when you're building something new, and you're building something exciting, and you're building something with enthusiasm and energy, it takes a lot of work. And so having you here supporting us, supporting each other is tremendously important to the entire ecosystem, and more importantly, it means the world to me and to AFC. And so again, thank you so, so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Fintech Council is not like every other trade association. The American Fintech Council believes that there needs to be a standard, that there needs to be responsible innovation. Now, we say that a lot. Anybody who gets my emails, and everybody in this room gets my emails a lot, and so I apologize in advance, and I apologize for all of that. The word responsible is critical to everything we do. We say it often, we say it a lot, because we think that's critical when you talk about fintech. Not all fintech is created equal. And the people sitting in this room and our membership at AFC believes that it's important to have a clear line of demarcation between those who are looking to find the balance of regulatory compliance and consumer protection and still find ways to provide important access to financial services to the consumers who need it. If we all go back to 2012 and we look about 2010, 2012, where all the biggest financial institutions in the country were walking away from the communities who needed their support the most, and that's where fintech thrived. And you see it time and time again that responsible innovators are able to serve those communities. And that is what AFC stands for, and that is what we work to do and what we work to build, creating critical access to financial services where, unfortunately, today it just doesn't exist. And so, as CEO now for 8 months, I've learned what it takes to make us special, right? What it takes to make AFC special is not our ideals, and it's not just our standards, but it's our membership and it's our people. And I want to just a huge round of applause to all the AFC members who are here today. Really thank you for not just what you've done or what you're doing today in participating and making the summit a great summit, but what you do every day, participating in the working groups, in the fly-ins, in the fly-outs, in the ad hoc committees, and on the letters, and working with our team to make sure that things are getting done and that we're propelling. It's not just one member, it's not just our board, it's not just any one working group. Huge congratulations to all of our members. Thank you so, so much for your work. So a day like today does not happen without our sponsors. You see them right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to just say again, it doesn't matter how hard we try and how much energy and focus and dedication, without the resources, it's unfortunately we can't get things done. And so tremendous, tremendous thank you to all of our sponsors. They have sort of shown a commitment to AFC. But more importantly, it's not just about AFC, it's about the entire fintech ecosystem, right? Their commitment to today is showing that they're willing to participate in building a better ecosystem and a better fintech future for all of us and for the entire country and ultimately the entire world. So again, a huge round of applause to our sponsors. Thank you so, so much. And I mentioned them quickly. We had a board meeting last night. I want to just first of all, I recommend this to all of you who have boards. Serve them a couple drinks first and then go into the meeting. It's always, it changes the tone for sure. I want to say thank you to my board. I lean on them for guidance, for literally everything that I do. I mean, I'm still nascent as a fintech person, right? I come from the world of public service. As the CEO of AFC, I require the expertise that the board provides day in and day out. So I want to thank you to the board of directors, AFC. I want to thank you for your special dedication, for your special tutelage for me and for everybody who comes into the organization. So thank you to the board. Of course, I mentioned it very quickly, and I'll say it again, Fintech Nexus. Today, we did what we did today. We could not have done it without Fintech Nexus. As an organization that is growing, we have a lot of responsibilities and we have a lot of things to do. Running a summit, and I would say probably one of our largest yet, and there's seats for folks, feel free to come on in. Running a summit is very, very difficult to do. And one of my first calls when I took this job was to Peter Renton, and I'll say it, and he's sitting right here.
Oh my God, get over here.
And
I haven't
said,
texted you back. I was like, I'll see her today.
I remember where I was. We were in Sacramento at the time. And he's like, this is what this
I'll
organization needed. We need the energy, we need the enthusiasm. And he says, where I could be a partner, I want to be your partner. And when we talked about putting together the 7th annual summit, Peter said, I want to be a part of that. And I could not have asked for a better partner in putting this summit together and for all the work we do all the time. So Peter Renton, Joy, Chris, Alicia, the entire team at Fintech Nexus, I tell you now, if you haven't worked with them and you're putting together any sort of event, those are the guys you want to be working with. Thank you again to all those folks.
So dude,
round of
you better
applause
get your
for
tough
them-
question
to them.
in. You should seize the mic, in fact. You should protest.
And then finally, last and
You
most
should
certainly
protest
not
for that.
least, is my team, right? If not for Becky O'Mara,
Glad you're
who
here.
she, I know,
got
drives
you in
many
for
of you
free, you're gonna
crazy,
pay.
and we love her for it. Becky O'Mara,
get you in again.
Yana Miles, and of course our latest addition, Ian Maloney, who literally drive the day in, day out work that we do at AFC.
We did it, we did
could
it.
not be
All right,
successful
let me go
without
think
them.
about
So
how I'm
I am
gonna- how I'm gonna
so
rile
happy
you
that
up.
I get to work with them every day. They say in politics you're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. I could not be prouder to surround myself with such an amazing team, and I am even more excited that with our growth, we will bring on additional resources to make sure that we're servicing our members and servicing the entire industry, and we're very excited for that. So, huge round of applause for the team, Team AFC. Thank you. One very quick note, and I'm going to get off the stage. Today, the roundtables are concurrent with the main stage schedule. Okay, and so I want to clarify if there's any confusion. Their roundtables are going to be going on throughout the day. They're on the back of your schedule.
Oh man, that was a brutal 6 weeks.
I ask that, again, they're amazing topics, they're amazing moderators. They're happening all throughout the day. Pick your spots. Look for the topics where you can add value. The purpose of the roundtable, again, is what sets today apart in that the goal is to come away with real takeaways. What are we doing? What are we concerned about? How are we thinking about it? How are we going to respond? How are we going to solve for a problem? And those roundtables are meant for off the record, and I apologize to the reporters in the room, off the record conversations. I want everybody sitting in the room to speak freely about what they're struggling with or what they're concerned about in the ecosystem with the subject matter. The moderators are amazing, and so I urge you to take part. The first one is going to start the second I get off the stage. And so make sure that you check out the roundtable conversations in addition to what's happening here. So I'm going to leave with one more thing. Again, as we're growing, as we think about growth, we want to make sure that we're focused on the most innovative companies that don't compromise on regulatory compliance. And I am very, very excited. As our first announcement today, we are now officially brought on a brand new member of the American Fintech Council, the Strategic Risk Associates, run by Ed Vincent. Ed Vincent and Strategic Risk Associates are an amazing reg tech company that are going to add a tremendous value to our entire ecosystem in terms of how we think about regulatory compliance and regulatory modernization, which is critical. And so, Ed, where are you? Ed, where are you? Sorry, there you are. Ed, come on up. This is our new member, our latest and newest member of AFC. Congratulations, Ed. Thank you so, so much.
Thanks, Phil. It's great to be here. Appreciate the warm welcome and introduction. It's great to be in a place where we have a like-minded partnership, right? All focused on safety and soundness within the financial technology ecosystem. SRA is a business that is committed to turning risk into opportunity, right? We began as a business 15 years ago, focused on helping banks do that. And we've evolved over the last couple of years to bring that same type of perspective to the fintech ecosystem. So we have a similar mindset of focusing on responsible innovation. That's who we are. That's in our DNA. We're excited to share that perspective and bring that to those of you here in this room today. So Phil, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.